Okay, I just spent like 20 minutes adjusting the lighting because it's 3:24 outside and it's like really weird lighting right now. Um, so I finished reading Sugar, comma, Baby, and I'm probably gonna have to put book review on top of this title because people are gonna think it's Sugar Baby like me, but like no. Like I mean the book. So, because I'm not that. So I read Sugar Baby by Celine Saintclare. I got it from the library because I have, ever since 2020, during you know what, I don't want to say the word, that word that starts with the C and ends with a D. Ever since that happened, I don't know what happened to my brain, but like I grew accustomed to just buying books for myself. I don't know why. Like I really don't. And it just happened. And then now I have an entire bookshelf. And I had stopped going to the library. Like I used to go to the library all the time when I was in school because I didn't have money to buy books, obviously, because I didn't have a job. But I think like for some reason, Booktok and then like the booktubers, I don't know what it is. Like all their shopping really tricks you into thinking that you need to buy all these books, but you don't. Like a lot of them defend it and saying that it's so that they have content to film, but like I'm giving you content to film too, with library books. Like what? So I already returned it, so I don't have the physical copy anymore. I read it in 2 days. It was really good. And like yeah, like the lesson here is that you don't need to buy every book that you want to read. Like you do not need to hoard every single book that you read. Like trust me, like I've read so many books. I've read like bookshelves of books throughout my whole life. Like you can see my bookshelf right now, and that's not all the books I've read. Like don't let it make you feel little that you have just one bookshelf or whatever your financial situation may be. It's not healthy, to be honest, to be buying books all the time, or anything for that matter, like all the time. Because for the most part, I'm pretty sure they're not all amazing. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of them are good, but they're not all amazing. And I just want to keep my favorites, and that's why I have so many that I'm trying to sell now, because I didn't follow my future self's advice, which would be this video. So anyways, go to the library. I know. Oh, I think it was because of the fact that I didn't want to get sick, and that's why I didn't want to go to the library, because people were getting sick, whatever. But people are getting sick all the time. Like, forget it. If that really bothers you that much, then just stick to buying books, whatever. But okay, let's get into the review. So, Sugar Baby basically focuses on Agnes, who is who cleans bathrooms, and she just cleans for a living, right? Like that's what she does. And one of the ladies that she cleans for, her daughter is named Emily. Emily somehow gets to thinking that Agnes would be a great candidate to try out a experiment that she has for like an ebook. So Emily is the rich friend that spends a lot of money, has wardrobes of clothes, blah, 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 right? And so Agnes, she's cool with Agnes, which is sweet. But obviously Emily still has like this undertone of like, I'm better than you. It's not really like blatantly stated, but like you can just kind of tell from how she treats her, and just like how she speaks to her. And Agnes already has somewhat of a low self-esteem because she has grown up to believe that she is not the beauty standard. Like she is not what men want, blah, blah, blah. So she, whenever she has a chance to be with a man, like blah, 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 she just like takes it by the throat and like literally like tries to hold on to it and just like tries to keep it for herself, you know? Just like any chance that a man likes or whatever. So then, basically, what the ebook that Emily is writing is basically saying that you need to look like this, you need to do this to get a man, you know, or to keep a man. Like, these are the tricks. These are the five, what do they call them? Like the five M's. I'm not going to say what they are, but she says that. Like, she has this whole like skill set or whatever. Anyway, so Agnes is very like a sponge, and she like wants to be like Emily. She wants to know how to attract a man and keep a man, blah, blah, blah. And then come to find out, Emily is a sugar baby to a lot of men. And she teaches Agnes how to be the best sugar baby. She teaches her, first, she introduces her to someone she knows named Matthew. Matthew and her start an arrangement together. And then he gets her a Chanel bag. He gets her this really, really cool Leica film camera. I think that's what it's called. Leica. I don't know what it's called. It's like a film camera that's like $5,000 if you check on Google. It's like one of the best film cameras or something. Anyways, he gets her that. He gets her a Chanel flap, which is like $11,000. He gets her also a monthly allowance. And then obviously they hook up. That's part of the arrangement. But Agnes starts to get too cocky too fast, and she just like asks for a pay increase. And I don't even think they've been together for like a month. But anyways, he doesn't like that, and I kind of thought he was joking, and they were like playing around and just being like verbally aggressive towards each other like that, like as a character. But no, like he was actually being for real. And so he ends the arrangement. And in a way, Agnes was like, well, whatever, there's many more where that came from. But also she's kind of like, fuck, that was my income. And so, like, they pay you like a lot of money. It's crazy. Well, they pay her a lot of money. What I like about this book is that it shows how wide the range of relationships are. Like, Agnes sees a polyamorous relationship. She sees a relationship with the couple in the very end of the book. Spoilers. And she's like, wow, this is very, very dysfunctional and very weird. And then Agnes has her own with like the fuck boys, particularly Toby, and then all these other sugar daddies that she's trying to hook up with and trying to take their money, build a rapport with them, and get what she wants, and they get what they want, and everyone's happy, you know. It is really I guess you could say it's like a coming of age book, and she realizes at the end that this life is not for her. She would rather work 40 hours a week to get a normal pay instead of having to do this crazy stuff that these men want her to do. Because like the last relationship that she kind of like intermingled with, it was very out of the blue, and it came out of nowhere. And it's just like, she was like, this is too much. Like, this is too much. Like, it was like a party, and then there was like a lot of stuff involved, and they were just like passing her around like bong, basically. And so yeah, this book is very adult. I wouldn't recommend any teenagers reading it. It's not too graphic, but it's just like the subject matter. Do you know what I mean? But I really liked that she realized that something's not for her, and she stood her ground, you know? Like, at least she tried it. You know what I mean? Like, at least try it before you say you don't like it. That's not the case for everything, obviously, but there are things that are like you should try, and I feel like that was one of them that she could try like safely and not regret it too much. But I really enjoyed it. I really, really did like it. And it's only 291 pages, and I think a lot of people would really like it too. What else would I have to say about the book? I don't think there's anything that I didn't like about it. I think I really liked everything about it. And at the end, at least she got $50,000 by hanging out with that couple. Really interesting dynamic, that couple. That man had a lot of trauma in the relationship. Yeah, like his inner child needed to be healed. He had a lot of like religious trauma. So I don't know what else to say about it. Just that it was really, really cool. The only thing is that the other characters felt really flat to me. Not the story as a whole, but like the characters. I don't know. I wish they were like better. But other than that, I really liked it. So I would recommend it. Yeah, I would just recommend it. I don't know what else to say. That was Sugar Baby by Celine Saintclare. And that just came out this year too, by the way. Let me know if you guys read it. Let me know what you think about it.